What happens when you give your touchy friend exactly what he's been giving everyone else? My best friend Troy used to be normal. Then he saw a TikTok that said, acting gay brings guys closer as friends, and that's where things went wrong. The next time we went out, Troy gave each of us a kiss on the lips and said, bros for life, am I right? I wanted to slap him. Then he started hugging us for longer. I'm talking 10 seconds or more. He'd sit on our laps even when there was an open seat, and constantly play with guys' hair like we were soulmates. He reinvented the red light game, where you put your hand on a friend's thigh and drag it closer to the target until the friend says red light, except his hand would already be at our crotch at light speed. But the thing is, he would do this in front of girls too. Vince's girlfriend dumped him because she was fed up with him and Troy acting like a couple. Even my crush, Riley, ghosted me after she overheard Troy calling me babe in public. I finally snapped when Troy posted an Instagram story of us at Buffalo Wild Wings with the caption, date night with my boyfriend, while I was sitting right there. I dragged him out to the parking lot. Dude, this needs to stop. The kissing, the lap sitting, the pet names. Vince won't even come to game nights anymore. This isn't bringing us closer. It's pushing everyone away. Troy just smiled and pulled me into a hug I didn't ask for. You're overthinking it, bro. What I'm doing is supported by science. I pushed him off. I'm serious, Troy. You're crossing boundaries. People are uncomfortable. He laughed and showed me his phone. Look at this TikTok. Why your friend group is weak. You don't show love. It has 40 million views, dude. We're supposed to be close like this. European guys act gay all the time and their friendships last decades. This guy was actually basing his personality off a TikTok and thought that was normal. That's when I realized talking wouldn't work. Troy needed to experience exactly what he was putting us through, and the perfect opportunity for that was staring me right in the face. You see, for all his bros before hoes energy, Troy was actually straight as an arrow. Not just that, but he'd been obsessing over this girl Victoria from his gym for months. He'd been playing the long game with her, acting completely normal at the gym, never pulling any of his touchy-feely stuff whenever she was around, and she'd just posted about a rooftop singles party. I called Troy immediately. Bro, Victoria will be at that party. Want me to be your wingman? His yes came at light speed, just like his hand. What he didn't know was that I'd screenshotted every embarrassing photo from his Instagram, especially this one where he kissed me on the mouth at New Year's as a joke. If he wanted to act gay so badly, he should get the full experience, am I right? Well, time to give him that full experience. The rooftop was packed, string lights everywhere, expensive cocktails flowing. Troy was already 3 drinks deep and had finally worked up the courage to approach Victoria. She was by the bar in this stunning red dress, and I watched as he delivered whatever opening line he'd been practicing all week. It was working. She was laughing, twirling her hair, touching his arm. Within minutes, they were in their own little bubble, Victoria's hand on his chest, both of them leaning in close. I downed my whiskey and made my move. Walking up from behind, I wrapped both arms around Troy's waist and pressed my chest against his back. There you are, baby. I've been looking everywhere for you, I said loudly enough for Victoria and her entire friend group to hear. Troy's whole body went rigid. Victoria stepped back immediately, looking confused. Oh, I didn't realize you were... Troy was frantically trying to push me off. No, he's just my friend. He's joking around. I held tighter, nuzzling his neck. Friend? Baby, why are you being like this? Are you embarrassed of us? Victoria looked between us, uncertain. Troy was getting desperate. Victoria, I swear we're not together. Tell her we're not together. He turned to me, pleading. I pulled back, looking hurt. Wow, Troy, I can't believe you're doing this again. Victoria raised an eyebrow. Again? That's when I pulled out my phone. He does this every time. Acts like we're nothing in front of girls. I showed her the New Year's photo. This was literally last week. Victoria's expression changed completely, and she started laughing. Not polite laughter, but genuine disbelief. Oh my god, you're the guy that Vince warned me about. The one who makes out with his bros but says no homo after. She turned to her friends who were already recording and dying from laughter. Troy stood frozen in embarrassment and shock, refusing to believe what had just happened. Is that what I've been doing to everyone else? I just shrugged. I don't know what you mean, bro. I was just being affectionate. From that night on, Troy went back to normal. No more kisses, no more lap sitting, no more calling us baby, and no more playing red